Molweni bafethu, hi everyone, this is your boy Simthembile bafethu umbidlana umgcina ukugadla umchwap nokwindla bafethu. I'm back with another video. So AfriForum bafethu, they went to the United States without consulting any leader here in South Africa to tell the United States and the government of the United States, Donald Trump to be specific, that they being attacked, their land is being seized in South Africa, farmers are being killed for no reason, and which is not true, all of it. Now, Trump invites them, gives them a special refuge status. They are refusing to go. Now they want to meet President Cyril Ramaphosa after they've gone around the world bad-mouthing South Africa. Now they want to come back and engage with our president. And our president is having none of that, and I'm supporting him full. I'm fully behind Ramaphosa on this matter. Don't meet these people. They're not good people. They want to maintain white supremacy. They want to take all the wealth of South Africa unto themselves. And they're a small minority in South Africa. They don't remember the Land Act of 1913, which took almost 87% of the land and give it to 10% of the population. And the 13% that was left for the 90% of the population. And when you try to rectify that, even in the states today, it says the private land, white people still own 72% of the private land, and black people 5 or 3% black people, and they are majority of this country. But still, these people are refusing, Baba. That's why I hate things like the GNUs and what. We need radicals. We need to be radical, or we need to do nothing. There are two things we need to do. It's either we radicalize this thing, or we don't do nothing. We just keep quiet and we keep on being disrespected like this by AfriForum, Freedom Front Plus, DA. As long as we keep dilly-dallying on these issues, they will keep on disrespecting us. Okay, the article here says Ramaphosa will not meet AfriForum and Solidarity Presidency. The president has said South Africans wanted Ramaphosa to act swiftly on AfriForum for what they describe as treason, because there was no land expropriation in the country. So AfriForum, its aim was to overthrow the government, because treason, in my understanding, is try to overthrow the government. If that was the case, then they need to be charged with treason. However, we are reaching if they know that was not their aim. South Africans wanted Ramaphosa to act swiftly on Ramaphosa, what they describe as treason, because there was no land explosion in the country. And President spokesperson Vincent Magwenya said President Cyril Ramaphosa will not meet with AfriForum and Solidarity, accusing them of deliberately peddling lies about South Africa and its laws, particularly on the Expropriation Act. AfriForum, a group that focuses on the interest of Afrikaners, recently rejected U.S. President Donald Trump offers to relocate to the U.S. for refugee protection. Why they refusing? Because they in heaven here in South Africa. They created their little heaven here in South Africa, with blacks being their servants, and they want to maintain that for the rest of their lives until eternity, until Jesus comes back. And if it doesn't come back, then until eternity. They wrote to the U.S. claiming that the land was forcefully being confiscated in the country. In their letter, they wanted Trump to act on the ANC politicians. In 2018, AfriForum engaged in international talk in which they peddled lies about South Africa. They misrepresented our country and our laws, and they did so deliberately, he said. AfriForum and Solidarity wanted to meet Ramaphosa to address the tension. They should have met Ramaphosa before they went to Trump, their true president, clearly. Before that talk, they did not see an audience with the president. It's not clear as to why they are seeking an audience now. I can categorically state now that the president will not meet with them, he said. AfriForum peddling of lies about Expropriation Act resulted in Trump cutting financial aid to South Africa. You see the consequence. And many people who are on these ARVs are not white people, are not Afrikaners, are black people. So they continuing to make black people suffer as they did in the apartheid, these people. AfriForum peddling of lies about Expropriation Act resulting in Trump cutting financial aid to South Africa. Many, including the government, have condemned Trump's decision, saying he was misled and misinformed by AfriForum. South Africans wanted Ramaphosa to act swiftly on AfriForum for what they described as threat because there was no land exploration in the country. Speaking to the SABC, Makwenya said they were still trying to engage with Trump's administration to understand the actual issue behind his decision. Is the Israel, is the US siding with Russia, is the EU siding with China? Those things, Baba, you know it very well. So it's either you act swiftly or you don't. According to the spokesperson, the US knew that there were no problems in the country, but they continue with their sanctions. So they know. Meanwhile, EFF President Julius Malema told Ramaphosa in Parliament during the State of the Nation address debate on Tuesday that the US was using the act to fight South Africans for defending Palestine and taking Israel to the International Court of Criminal Justice for the atrocities against the people of Gaza. So the US is fighting other battle using the Expropriation Act. The US. If we didn't have the Expropriation Act, they were gonna find something else also. So there was no avoiding this issue. Donald Trump, the people are saying, is the maniac out to get everyone who against the United States. Guys, what do you think? And I think we should need to rely on ourselves more, guys, as Africans. We can't keep on relying on other people. They will cut their funding, obviously. Even if we side with Russia, one day Russia does something that we don't like, or China does something that we don't like, obviously we will, because of our moral standing, we will turn against them, and they will cut whatever financial support they're giving to us. As long as we're still depending on other people, we're in deep trouble, Buffett. We need to fix ourselves as Africans. Otherwise, we're gonna be in this trouble for the longest time. This is your boy Simtembile. This is Mzansi Political Channel, Buffett. Take care.